Hi, this is Jonathan here today. Today we're going to be working with Packet Tracer, configuring static and default routes. Our objectives are to configure static routes on each router to allow communication between all clients, and test connectivity to ensure that each device can fully communicate with all other devices. The background preparation is that this topology represents a small WAN. Each device in this network has been configured with IP addresses. However, no routing has been configured. The company management wants to use static routes to connect the multiple networks. So our step one is going to be test connectivity between the PCs and the default gateway. So in order to determine it, we're going to go to BOPC. We're on the desktop tab. We're going to click command prompt. And we're going to type IP config and hit enter. Then we're going to go ping and go 192.168.168. Well, 168.1.1, and it should be successful. 2, 3, 4 replies. Sent 4, received 4, none lost, successful, right as we thought, and it was supposed to be. So we're going to exit out of here. We're going to go over here to go to PC, PT, PNPC, and click command prompt, and we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to go IP config, enter, and then we're going to ping it and go ping 192.168.3.1, and it should be successful. Okay, 2, 3, 4 replies. We sent 4, received 4, lost none. It was 100% successful, just like it was supposed to be. Now we're going to go out of here. We're going to go into PC MOPC, and we're going to go command prompt, and we're going to go IP config like the last two, and just repeat steps A, B, and C, and hit enter. And now we pull this up and its respective default gateway. The fast Ethernet interface on main office. Each of these ping tests should be successful. Alright, so we're going to ping the default gateway on this one. Ping 192.168.2.1. Enter. 1, 2, 3, and 4 replies. Sent 4 packets, received 4, lost 0, successful, just as we thought. They're all 3 are successful now. Now we're going to go to step 2 and ping between routers to test connectivity. So we're going to go use a console cable and a terminal emulation software on BOPC to connect to branch office. So we have to go down here and we have to get a connection and get a console cable from and connect it from BOPC. So BOPC right here to the branch office router. Connect. Okay, now we have that connected as a console cable to the branch office router. Okay, now we're going to test connectivity with main office by pinging 10.10.10.1, the IP address of the directly connected serial 3-0 interface. This ping, it should succeed. So we're going to go in here, command prompt, ping 10.10.10.1, enter. Wait a minute, what? Alright, so we're going to go into POPC, we're going to go into terminal, and click OK. And we're going to ping, through here, we're going to go ping 10.10.10.1, enter. Success, 100%, just like it needs to be. Now we're going to test the connectivity with main office by pinging 10.10.10.5, the IP address of the serial 2/0 interface. This one should fail, and it's already failing because it's taking too long to go through. So now that that one's failing, we're going to issue the show IP route command from the, we're going to go show IP route, enter, and it shows the codes, and then the gateway of last resort is not set. Then it shows that 10.0.0.0/30 is subnetted to one subnets. 10.10.10.0 is directly connected to serial 2/0, and 192.168.1.0/24 is also directly connected fast Ethernet 0/0. So now we have that. Note that that only directly connected routes are shown in the branch office routing table. The ping to 10.10.10.5 failed because the branch office router has no routing table entry for 10.10.10.5. So we're going to repeat steps A through D on the other two PCs. The pings to directly connected networks will succeed. However, pings to remote networks will fail. So we're going to go out of here. We just did BOPC. We're going to go to PC, BNPC, and go to Terminal. Click OK. Alright, so we gotta connect a cable. We're gonna go connections, grab a console cable from a MOPC RS-232 and connect it to a main office router through a console cable. Now we're gonna go into it. We're gonna go terminal and click OK. So now it shows this. So main office, and we're gonna ping, and we're gonna go ping space, and we're gonna go 10.10.10.1, enter, and success, just like it was supposed to be. Okay, now we have that. We're gonna ping this one. We're gonna go ping 10.10.10.5. This one should fail, and that one did not fail. And it did not fail, which is actually good, so it shows we have a connection through there. Okay, now we got that. We're gonna go out of here. We're gonna go in and get a cable, and we're gonna connect another console cable from PNPC RS-232. We're gonna hook it. And we're gonna hook this router right here. We're gonna hook it to the router, partner net router. So we're gonna click that console. So now that's connected there. We're gonna go in. We're gonna go into this PC, go into the terminal here, and click OK. Hit enter to pull up the partner net, and we're gonna ping this. We're gonna go ping 10.10.10.1. Enter. This one should fail because it's not connected correctly yet. See, success rate is 0. So we'll ping it one more time just to make sure. Yeah, see, that one won't ping. That one's the one that's gonna fail. The pings that are directly connected to networks will succeed. However, pings to remote networks will fail. So this is connected to a remote network, so it's gonna fail. So let's try 10.10.10.5. Oh, well, we gotta put ping in there first. Ping.10.10.10.5. Enter. And this one's 100% success because this one is directly connected to a network, so it's gonna succeed. So now we're going to step 3, viewing the routing tables. So we'll exit out of this. In the common tools bar, we're going to click on the inspect tool. Alright. So now we're going to go over here to the right on this common tools bar. We're going to click inspect tool, which is this magnifying looking glass. We're going to click that. And then we're going to go over and we're going to click the main office router and choose routing table. So we're going to go main office router right here. Click that. And then we're going to click routing table. And then up here it shows the routing table for main office. It shows the type and the network and the port, and it shows 10.10.10.0.30 as a serial 3/0, 10.10.10.4/40 as serial 2/0, and 192.168.2.0/24 for the fast Ethernet 0/0. Excuse me. Now we're going to click the branch off. Now we're going to exit out of this. And we're going to go and we're going to click the branch office router, which is right here. And we're going to click the routing table for this one. This one shows the type network port also. Type C, the network is 10.10.10.0/30. It says serial 2/0. And another one is a 192.168.1.0/24, which is a fast Ethernet 0/0. So we got that one. Now we're going to click the partner net router and choose routing table. So we're going to go over here and go partner net, click routing table. This one has 2 networks as well, 10.10.10.4/0, which is a serial 2/0, and a 192.168.3.0/24, which is a fast Ethernet 0/0. Okay, now we're going to move the routing table windows around so that you can see all three at once. So we're going to pull this one up. Okay. There's the routing table for the partner net. Then we're going to get the routing table for the branch office. Okay. Now we got that. Now we're going to get the routing table for the main office. Okay. So now we got three routing tables up. We got the main office, the partner net, and the branch office. The difference between these, well, what networks do each of the routers already know about? Each router, all of these already know about the fast Ethernet 0/0. They already all have that, and in both of them, they all three already have a serial 2/0, which is 10.10.10.4/30, and 192.168.2.0/24. They all three already know about that. So does each router know how to route to all networks in the topology after comparing the routing tables? Close the window for each table by clicking the X in the upper right corner. So we're going to go up here. We're going to click out of these. We don't need these no more. And we're going to go to step 4, which is step 4 is configure default routes on the branch office and partner net routers. So we're going to configure the static routers for each router. First, determine which routes need to be added. So from the common toolbar, we're going to click the select tool. So click that right there, the little boxed arrow, select tool. Okay. We're going to move the cursor over the red serial link between the branch office router and the main office router. And notice that the interface of the next hop is S3/0. So move the cursor over the red serial link between the branch router and the main router. So right here, notice it says serial 2/0 and serial 3/0 is the next hop. So it'll start right here at serial 2/0 and hop, and the next one will be at 3/0 for the next hop right before going into router PT main office router. Okay, so now we're going to move the cursor over the main office router and note that the IP address for serial 3/0 is 10.10.10.1. Go over here, main office router. Okay, the serial for 3/0 is 10.10.10.1/30, like it says. The /30 just means it has that many IP addresses or serial addresses for that system right there. Okay, now we're going to move the cursor over the red serial link between partner net router and the main office router. Right here. Notice it says serial 2/0 and the next hop is also serial 2/0 because all networks know about the serial 2/0. So it's going to be the next hop because all networks know about that. Then we're going to move the cursor over the main office router again, and we're going to notice that note that the IP address for serial 2/0 is 10.10.10.5. So serial 2/0 is up, and it's 10.10.10.5/30, like it says. And notice that the ones that are up are the ones that are being used. The other ones that are down, they're not on the network. So we're going to configure the static routes on both branch office and partner net routers using the CLI. We're going to click the branch office router and click the CLI tab. So we're going to go branch office router, and at the top we're going to click the CLI tab. Okay, now that we're in here, we're going to, at the branch office prompt, we're going to get into this. So we're at the branch office prompt. We're going to type enable and hit enter, and that takes us to exec mode. Well, privilege exec mode. And at the branch office, we're going to type in configure the terminal. So, okay, now we got this up. Okay. The syntax for a default route is IP route 0.0.0.0.0.0.0. Next underscore hop underscore IP underscore address. So we're going to type IP route 0.0.0.0.0.0.0 space 10.10.10.1 Make sure we got the right ones in there because it's a little complex right here, hard to see. Okay, we got that, and we're gonna go here, pull enter, invalid input. 1 second here, we have a problem. We gotta type something in. We did something wrong. We gotta go IP route 0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0. Okay. Next underscore hop underscore IP underscore address. There we go. Wait, no. Spelled something wrong again. IP route 0.0.0.0.0.0.0.0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 space 10.10.10.1 enter. Alright, so we're gonna go IP route 0.0.0.0 space 0.0.0.0 space 10.10.10.1 enter. There we go. Now we're in there. Now we're gonna type end to get back to the branch office. So now we're back to branch office. Okay, now we're gonna type copy run start to save what we just did. Copy run start, enter, enter. Okay, now we're back to where here. Now we're gonna repeat the steps F through K on the partner net router using 10.10.10.5 as the next hop address. So we're gonna go repeat the steps F through K on the partner net router. So we're gonna go out of here and go into the partner net router, go into CLI, enter, and we're gonna go enable and then hit enter. And then we're gonna go configure terminal, enter. Okay, and then we're gonna go IP route 0.0.0.0 space 0.0.0.0 space 10.10.10 dot, except for this one we're gonna go .5 as it. That's the next hop address, and hit enter. And now we're here, so we're gonna hit end to get back to the partnernet main part. Okay, enter, then we hit end. Now we're gonna go copy run start to leave the configuration change and save. So enter. Okay, now we're back to there. Now we're gonna go to step 5, which is step 5 is configure static routes. One second. Yeah, configure static routes at main office. The configuration of static routes at the main office is a bit more complex because the main office router is responsible for routing traffic to and from the branch office and the partner LAN segments. The main office router knows only about routes to the 10.10.10.0/30 and 10.10.10.4/30 and also the 192.168.2.0/24 networks because they are directly connected. Static routes connected. Static routes to the 192.168.1.0/24 and the 192.168.3.0/24 networks need to be added so that the main office router can route traffic between the networks behind the branch office and partner net routers. So we're going to click the main office router. Get out of here. Click the main office router. And we're going to click the CLI tab at the top. Now that we're in here, we're going to enter to here, or at the main office, we're going to go enable to get into privilege exec mode. So enable. We're going to type config. We're going to go conf t tab to configure terminal. terminal, and we're there now. Okay. Then we're going to go type syntax. We're going to go so we're going to type in IP root 192.168.1.0 space 255.255.255.0 space 10.10.10.2. Hit enter. And then we're going to do the next one. We're going to go IP root whatever 192.168.3.0 space 255.255.255.0 again space 10.10.10 whoop 10.6 and hit enter. And now we got this up, and we're going to type end to return to the main office prompt. So we're back to here. Now we're going to click type. We're going to type copy run start to save the configuration change, and hit enter, and hit enter again. So now we're back there, and now we're gonna go and repeat steps A through E from step 3. View the routing tables and notice the. All right, so now we're gonna pull up the routing tables again. We're gonna go over here to the common toolbars on the right side. We're gonna click this little magnifying glass again and pull up inspect the inspecting tool. We're gonna click the main office right here and click routing table. Okay, and we're gonna go to got that. We're gonna click the branch office. Click this and pull up the routing table for that one. Okay, now we got those. Now we're going to go to the partner net and pull up the routing table for that one. Okay, now we got the 3 routing tables up. The differences in these 3 routing tables now are they all have serial 2/0 recognized on there, and they all have fast Ethernet 0/0 recognized on there, and also they all have the same ones. They also each have their own different networks with different hops. So this is this one next hop IP is 10.10.10.1. This next hop IP for the serial is 10.10.10.5. The next hop IP for the routing table for main office is 10.10.10.6. The ports, they're no ports yet. They're just IP addresses. This one, the network is it's its own network now, as well as this one. Now we're going to go to step 6, and we're going to test connectivity. So we're going to close these routing tables, and we're going to click the BOPC and click the desktop tab. Well, we got to get our select tool back. Go to BOPC. We're in the desktop tab, and we're going to choose the command prompt. So we're at command prompt, and we're going to type. We're going to ping 192.168.3.2. Ping should be successful. 2, 3, and 4. So we sent 4 packets, received 4 packets, lost none. So that one's successful, how it should be. That's verifying that the static routes are configured properly. So now we're gonna ping 192.168.2.2. Notice that the result in the Notice that the result is successful, even though you did not specifically add the 192.168.2.0 network as a static route into any of the routers. Because a default route was used on the branch office and partnernet routers, a route for the 192.168.2.0 network was not needed. The default route sends all traffic destined off network to the main office router. The 192.168.2.0 network is directly connected to the main office router. Therefore, no additional routes needed to be added to the routing table. So that basically is saying that this is going to go through automatically. It's going to notice that sent for, received for, and that we didn't configure it. It's because the main office router is connected to the branch office router and the partner net. So the main office router is connected to everything in here. So everything has to go through that to get to where. So from PPCC, in order to get to this piece, PNPC, from BOPC to PNPC, you have to go through router main office. In order to get from this switch to the partner net, you got to go through the main office router. So that's why you didn't have to configure it, because it's automatically set up to go through the main office router. So now we're going to check our results to make sure we did everything correctly. So let's pull up the check results. And congratulations on completing this activity. And that's all I have for you today for this packet tracer video on configuring static and default routes. Thank you. Have a good day.